Hello, I'm Allie.
I'm Deb.
Welcome to another episode of Coffee and Stilettos.
Hi, welcome back. I'm Allie with Deb, and you are listening to Coffee and Stilettos. I, like every episode, so excited because we are going to tell you our holiday picks that are local, Canadian, and some of our absolute favorite things to give people for the holidays, and not only to give, and sometimes have for ourselves. So we'll list everything at the end of the show in the show notes for you. So you can go check out these Canadian makers, buy some beautiful Christmas gifts for the ones you love. So if you're checking us out for the first time, welcome. I'm Allie and I've got Deb, and we talk about all things relationship, health, and wellness, and really how to get more ease flow in your days so you can be a little less stressed. If you are coming back, thank you so much and welcome. So I'm going to go first. I'm so excited. These are some of my favorite Canadian makers and some of my dear closest friends that I've watched their journey from when they first decided that they were going to start a business to launching, now thriving over the last few years and doing whatever it takes to continuously give to their craft, give to other organizations through give backs, and they make beautiful wares. So my first pick is a jewelry artist called CJ Rockers. And this is owned by Shirley. She just launched her brand new collection called Begin Again. And as you read Shirley's story, she also donates up to 25% to every purchase to helping free girls with One Body Village. She usually has a gala every year. It's absolutely amazing. And she is one of the most dedicated artists I know in the jewelry field. So if you have someone that loves a little sparkle in their lives or wants something a little just like classic and beautiful, I would totally recommend check out CJ Rockers.
I want something classy and beautiful, classic and beautiful and sparkly.
Yes.
Do you buy
and the
yourself your own
story of
gifts?
Well, I'm wearing her necklace. It's hard to see.
Oh
So
my
this one
gosh.
here, it's just like a little beautiful gem for me. And each one of my mastermind friends have one. So
Love
it
it.
holds so close to my heart. And I know for her story, she was on a solo trip and just knew she wanted to create something. So this jewelry line was part of her amping up
Oh my gosh.
what her dreams were.
What a story. I'm going to check her out. I want some bling.
Yeah. Here, just to keep on putting it on your boyfriend, significant other's feed, and then it'll keep popping up. That's a trick I've heard online, that you can pop things up and away you go.
Oh
And
my
they can say
gosh.
like, oh, you want jewelry? Here you go. It's going to be on your Google ads for the next 4 months.
I love it.
Next I have is Market Candle Company. They make soya candles with just different flavors, and flavors meaning smells, obviously. And I fell in love with this company. I found in a market in the city. And I don't even remember. I know that she was at a market and her story and her vibe was so beautiful. So I wanted to highlight the Market Candle Company. I personally love a nice candle in the bath. And usually when I'm working, before I start work, I'll light a candle, set an intention, and it just helps warm up my days. So I also love giving candles. I think that they're a great gift as well, not only for myself, but to give to people that maybe are hosting, or those little stocking stuffers, you're not sure. So for myself, candles are always a go-to, and they have different meanings. You can give them to different people, and that's why it's one of my top picks this time.
Love it. I love candles too.
Oh, and there's so many great smells these days, and it's becoming quite the trend too. I want to start making candles as my next maybe 2024 hobby goal.
It's a hobby. I love it.
My candles will be on here next year.
I love it.
So this next artist, if you are in for a great handbag, if you love anything leather, Marnie and Michael is Canadian made, Canadian owned. And again, they have a 10% give back to the mental health charity of that month or that season. It really depends. the owner, Jennifer St. John's, I've done some work with her and some speaking engagements. And she she grew up in a home with a lot of mental illness, and that's why it's so close to her heart. And when she decided to make Marnie and Michael this beautiful business, that's where she's committed to donating 10% of proceeds to go towards mental health awareness. And as well, she has pop-up it was like a pop-up market really dedicated to the awareness of mental health as well, with guest speakers for mental health. So her work is incredible. The bags are finely crafted, and just she's launched a new line where you get to pick your bag and different straps and colors. So it's kind of like choose your own adventure. You get to craft your own like little fanny pack. I almost don't like saying fanny pack. It reminds me of like 80s neon.
They're a new thing. They're coming back in. I have one. I swear they are. It's
No, they
not
are.
tacky.
I just find like the word fanny pack,
Yeah, fair enough.
or is that me with like old lame terms? I don't know.
That's
So anyway,
funny.
they're handcrafted leather bags and accessories, and it's just so beautiful. My next one is please notes, journals, and affirmation cards. So my great friend Cheryl Sutherland, she has had this business for 8 years now, and it was part of her dream to give affirmation and just quality journals made goods. So she's been going at it. She's at One of a Kind show this weekend, and I've been helping her out. So if you're in need of a great gratitude journal, affirmation journal, or manifestation planner, please check her out. And she has great courses that she puts on for journaling specifically for manifestation. And I love working with her, and she's opened up my eyes to a journaling practice, which I think is incredible. And who doesn't love another new journal? Sometimes I'm like, I think I have an addiction.
I have a lot of journals.
And then I'll get another one. And my last pick is Leaf and Root. And this is where you get like little planters that have beautiful, just funny notes on them. Like you would have this planter with, I don't know, it says don't touch me, but it's one of the prickly ones. Or
Love
you
it.
grow girl, or
You grow,
let love
girl.
grow, the belief in you. So it's
Oh, so
if
fun.
you're a plant person, you want to go to Leaf and Root, where you can just have a little bit more personality with your plants and ignite some expression and grow something beautiful. And if it dies, that's okay too, because then you'll have this planter for something else. Maybe put your
A
candle in
candle.
it. Because I don't know, some plants I'm just absolutely in love with. And then others I'm like, why do I keep buying you? It's like you get a death sentence when you come into my home. So I have a few plants that I love to curate and have, and it's just a fun little gift again, sometimes to give for a housewarming or someone that's hosting their holiday party. So those are my 5 top picks of things that I've absolutely fallen in love with, and friends that I cherish and want to share on their journey. So
Love it.
again, like we're gonna put all these in the notes, and Deb was explaining all of her finds, and
Yeah.
I
So I've come up
love
with
it.
some unique finds, and I stumbled upon this local artist just recently, and she does beautiful acrylic art. And so I wanted to give it a shout out to her, Fine Art by Sherry Graham. You can check her out online, and I just love her pieces. I'm definitely going to be buying one for sure. My second one, and who doesn't love art, right?
Well,
Got to spruce up your house a little bit.
and what I've noticed with artists, and I'm not sure if she does this, I'd be really curious, is a lot of great artists have prints. So instead of going to some of the big box areas where everyone has a print, you can go to local artists and get prints from them for a very reasonable price if maybe affordability is a problem. And I just love that we have a few really nice prints in our house that we've been collecting. So it's opened my eyes up, because I didn't ever think of that. I always thought like, oh, I could go here and just grab something. Though meeting these local artists, it's been really cool to see their work.
Yeah, she's got some phenomenal talent, that's for sure. I've dabbled in painting before, but she does phenomenal work. Another lady that I have not met in Stratford, but I also just stumbled upon is Anna, and she's the owner of Sambolina Atelier. And what I really loved was her vision and why she does what she does. So she's an immigrant and she hand makes diverse fabric dolls to nurture empathy, inclusivity, and belonging. And it's just such a beautiful story. You really have to check out these cute little handmade dolls. She does it out of her basement here in Stratford. I think it's just a beautiful story. And again, supporting local. I'm sure there's a little girl or boy in your life that might want a beautiful handmade doll.
Do you get to pick, like, do you get one? Could you get one that looks like you or looks like someone
Yeah,
maybe?
I think they're all different, like diverse skin tones. I'm sure that you could find one that looks like you
Mm.
or the little person that you're purchasing for, or big person, who knows? I think I saw some dogs on our website too, so maybe there's some animals as
Harley's
well.
getting a puppy this time.
This is one of my favorite local businesses, Apartment 6 Skin Co. I've done classes there, candle making. I've made some body butters. I've made some body oils and bath oils. So they offer classes. They also have clean skincare and wellness products. And you just walk in their beautiful little shop and it just smells so amazing. Who
I love
doesn't?
going into those shops and like having the moisturizer, or just seeing uh like like the wrinkles almost like go away immediately. And some water and
Even the natural lip balms, though, they're so different than the store-bought ones, right? Like you can feel them like sinking into your lips. So
they don't feel
I
like the candle wax.
right. And the body butters I've made, I gave a gift to my daughter last year for Christmas and she absolutely loved it. So definitely recommend trying out some of their products. They have lots of great bath bombs and all sorts of great stuff. My next one, Kelly, I met her at a networking event and she owns the Corner Store Candy Company in Stratford. It's a beautiful shop and she has everything from custom candy mixes. She has hard to find candy from around the world. And like, I love a good charcuterie. She does a candy charcuterie, like so much that you can go. If you're a candy lover, I would definitely check her out. And I know she does so much for the community and gives back. So I really wanted to give out a shout out to her and her business because she does amazing things.
I love the good charcuterie as well. And I used to make candy salad, which would just be throw everything in and you have a salad. So charcuterie in candy, that's next level. I've
There
got
you
to
go.
check that out.
I actually, for my regular charcuterie, I always put a little bit of candy in there, but I've never thought about doing like a whole candy charcuterie. I got to check that out. My next one is Retro Rollers. Elaine is a lovely lady. Also, I met in Stratford at a networking event, and she offers classes, fitness classes on roller skates. So she has this cute little shop in Stratford. And if you are an avid roller skater, she also has so many options to customize your own roller skate if that's your thing. If you're looking to do like an open skate, they also have a store in London. And I think this is something I'm going to be checking out for the new year, is taking some roller skating classes. So we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned.
I have a girlfriend, I encouraged her to do some fun flow. And I was like, just do something you love. Like, you don't have to be good at it. And she lives in Stratford and she chose going there. She
Oh my
loves it.
gosh.
And it has
Yes.
really helped her, again, mental health, getting out. She loved the classes, very beginner, and she's done so well. So if you're in the area, whenever I see her videos, I'm like, this is fun. Like like roller skating is making a comeback.
It totally is. And I didn't even
And
realize how big it actually is becoming. And I was speaking to somebody who actually takes classes there as well. And he just said, it's so much fun. And, there's no judgment. You fall, just laugh about it. You don't have to be perfect and don't expect to be perfect because nobody is when you're trying something new. So give it a
yeah,
go.
love that.
And my last but not least is Flock and Ink. and my good friend, Carrie Ramsey. She does so much for the community in Stratford. She hosts like a women's fresh idea collective where women entrepreneurs come together. So she's done so much for the community, but she is also an avid bird lover. And I actually didn't know this about her. So if you have a nature bird lover out there, she offers literary inspired wild bird seed, and they're all hand mixed here in Stratford. They're available at some of the Perth County retailers, and I'm sure you can also order online. But I really wanted to give a shout out to her because she does so much for the community. Only living here a couple years now, and she's really brought the community and certainly the community of women together. So those are my 5 local picks. I encourage you to check them out. We'll definitely have some links for you to go check them out yourself.
And with the bird feeding, when you told me that, I was like, I never would have thought. And now that we're talking about gift giving, I have a friend that she just buys whatever she wants when she wants it. And I never know what to get. And it was like dawning on me, like, she loves birds. What a perfect gift for someone. And like, maybe it's with the getting a little older that bird watching and like discovering nature over COVID has become a thing because I too. And I was like, wow, like, I would have never thought. And it's like so unique and so special. And it can really, like, all of these finds are helping people put food on their tables or to go on their dream vacation. Sure. And it's so powerful. So please check them out. I love them all.
Well, we want to hear some of your local finds, so be sure to comment on this podcast. We will be back next Thursday with another episode of Coffee and Stilettos. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And we thank you so very much for being with us. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the show, please share with your friends and rate and recommend on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. There will be links to more great resources in the description.